Hi, and welcome to our Head and Shoulders Quick Relax video. We want to just mobilize and stretch out our upper body a little bit today, meaning our shoulder joints, our head, our neck, all these things that we tend to forget about, and we'll also involve the hands a little bit. This is going to happen with a little help from my friend, the tennis ball. And make sure that you got like a yoga mat under the ball when you start moving it around, because a wooden floor is very slippery. Believe me, I've tried, and you won't have much fun with that. So let's get going. Come into a nice and comfortable four-legged stand. If you happen to have sensitive knees, then please fold a blanket and bolster your knees a little bit. Come into a four-legged stand with your feet tucked, because this gives you much more of a stable stand. Adjust your position so you can comfortably rest on your knees and your hands. Your hands are under your shoulders in width and position. And then you take your right hand and you take your little tennis ball. If this happens to be too straining on your wrist, feel free to form a fist or rest your hand on a block that can stabilize you. Center of attraction is this wonderful little yellow ball. And you bring your ball under your hand, into the palm of your hand, and now start little circles. Outwards first. Be as fast or slow as you feel comfortable. Sometimes it takes a bit of time to find the right position and the right pressure to keep the ball in line and still move it. And you will see me adjust it. Every now and then it slips out a bit too much. Outwards again and inwards. And outwards and inwards. Other hand. Is that still visible? I start again. Outwards and inwards. And outwards again. And inwards again. The position might be different in both hands. I feel it's different in mine. And inwards. Move the ball to the other hand again. And once more. And now try to inhale on the outward circles and exhale on the inward circles, or the other way around, whichever it is more comfortable to you. But I recommend inhale outward circles, exhale inward circles, and once more inhale outward and exhale inward. Play the ball over to the other side. And again, outward. Inhale through the nose. Exhale on the inward circle. Inhale outwards through your nose. And exhale inwards. Inhale. And exhale. That can be through your nose or through your mouth, whichever you feel better about. Bring both hands to the ground. Maybe your stand has already changed a little bit. Maybe you feel more comfortable. Maybe your shoulder already feels a bit warmer. Take your tennis ball and start moving it through your hand forwards. You start at the fingertips, you go all the way through the palm, and you see how far you can get. Hold your ball, hold the stretch, and roll it back. Make sure when you're doing the stretch, you really grab the ball. No leaning on your fingers, that's too risky. And again, you start with the tippies of the fingers. Forwards as far as possible. Hold the ball, stretch. Your left arm may bend to enable a longer stretch. And come back. And Once more, forwards. Go into the stretch, hold the ball, press it to the floor, and come back. And again, from your fingertips through the hand, as far forwards as possible. Hold, hold, press the ball into the ground. Even more important that your floor is not slippery at all. And come backwards again. The movement backwards. There you go. How does your hand feel now when you put it on the floor? Other hand. Same thing. Move forwards. Is that visible? As far as you can. If it's that far, it's fine. If you can go further, it's fine. If your stretch is a bit smaller, it's fine. Roll backwards. And again, move forwards. Stretch, press the ball into the floor with your palm and roll it backwards. Once more, forwards. And backwards. And feel the warmth in your arms, your shoulders, maybe your neck already, the sides of your body. Now, this is a movement that reminds us of Chakravakasana, the cat and cow pose, but we don't really do it. We just drop very little and we lift back up. It's like this movement's only happening in your shoulder and your chest. And inhale, let your chest sink into the ground like it wants to melt, like there's a magnet in the ground, which there is actually, gravity. And exhale, the part between your shoulder blades just pulls you back up. And inhale, let your heart sink. And exhale, be pulled up by the part between your shoulders. Inhale, magnets drawing you in. Exhale, withstand. And then come into a neutral position. You can wag your tail a little bit if you like. Sit back for a moment. You can close yours, you don't have to. Feel into your shoulders. And since we've been on our hands and knees quite a bit, and I don't want to put any more strain on there, take the blanket under your knees and bring your elbows under your shoulders. You can make a fist or you can just put your hand down, whichever is the most comfortable for you. Your knees might be a bit wider than before, and you take your little tennis ball again. And you start with circles again, just that you slowly, bit by bit, every now and then, push the ball out a bit further. And outwards first. And inward circles. This is a bit harder to control. You can always grab your ball and bring it back. And now you move the ball over to your right, crossing your right arm, stretching with the ball into the opposite corner. You're stretching with your left arm to the right, roll into the ball, and then bring it back into the middle. Circles again, bring it back, other side, circles inward and outwards, and with these circles, slowly stretch further out, It's a bit like a cleaning movement, just with the ball under your palm instead of a cloth or something. And then move over your left arm into a diagonal. Just make sure that still your toes are pressing into the ground on both sides. And this little diagonal stretch, I can hear my shoulder click. Make little movements just so you can feel a stretch in your side. Roll the ball back, then outward circles again, inward circles again, and bring it back to the middle. Come back and feel the space in your shoulders, in your shoulder joints, back of your shoulders, the front side. Come back onto your forearms. On we go. Your toes are tucked to give you a more stable stand. And again, try to inhale outwards. And exhale inwards. There's no end to breath control. Inhale outwards. Exhale inwards. One more. Inhale outwards. Exhale inwards. And again, stretch out. Stretch out. And now move the ball in a big circle. Yeah, you're doing like a big circle to the side and start outward circles there again. Inhale, outward circles. Exhale, inward circles. Inhale, outward circles. Exhale, inward circles. Bring the ball slowly up again. Give it one more stretch. Hold it like you would hold a big apple. Press into the ground. And now allow your shoulder to pull backwards like your shoulder blade wants to slip into your jeans pocket on the back of your non-existent trousers that you're wearing right now. Probably you're wearing some kind of gym clothes or something. And then come back in. So swap sides, right arm, come onto your arms, elbow under your shoulder. Tuck your toes and stabilize your stand. And again, try and exhale to do the same that we did earlier. You inhale on the outward circles and you exhale on the inward circles. Inhale, outwards, exhale, catch your ball whenever you need to. And then move forward to your stretch again. Maybe you can also do the circles here. If that's too much, then just stretch a bit. Again, like you did earlier. But I think it's possible to also do outward circles and inhale, inward circles and exhale. And then slowly bring the ball to your side and the same. Inhale and exhale. Try to keep your head in line with your spine. Inhale, outward circles. Exhale, inward circles. And once more. And again. Slowly bring your ball above your head again into a long stretch. And then stretch further. Grab the ball, press it into the ground. And your shoulder blade draws down your back like it wants to drop into your pockets, into the back pockets of your imaginary jeans. And come back. Sit back for a moment and enjoy the warmth and maybe the space in your shoulders. And let's come to the most comfortable part now, and my favorite. You're going to lie on your tummy and figure out which way is the most comfortable for you to lie on your tummy. And then bring the ball under your head, and you just allow a little bit of pressure from your forehead to go into the ball. The pressure you apply into the ball is only big enough to move the ball, so there's no way it can slip and you can hurt your neck, so be careful with that. And then start moving your head to say no, no, no. And give your forehead a little massage with a tennis ball. Move your chin towards your chest to bring the tennis ball up, and then move the chin back forward into the direction of the tennis ball so it comes closer to your nose. And you just do that by directing the angle of your chin, and always adjust when something goes pear-shaped. Just go there and adjust your ball and the position. No, no, no. Know your way, zigzag your way all across your forehead. Maybe your chin touches the floor, then come back again. Or you want to adjust the ball. Have a nice rounding of your neck. And make the movement slowly a bit bigger. No, no, no. All across your forehead. And then bring it back. You can do that with your head, or you can just bring it back with your hands. And again, slow nose on the ball. Allow your neck to relax into the twist. You're always in control. You're always supported by the ball. You don't allow the ball to be in control of you. Then bring your fingers into a diamond shape, and then start and draw little spirals with the tennis ball using your forehead. Or maybe you want to draw little circles into your forehead with the tennis ball. See how small they can get. Always adjust when you feel it's not in the right center point. And really try to go so small that the ball hardly moves. And it's a nice little gentle circle. Other side or other way around. You started right and left, you started left and right. You can make the movement a bit bigger in the beginning. And when you feel you got the hang of it, then reposition your ball so it's stable. And do the tiniest, the gentlest little circle. Then take the ball, put it aside, and put your forehead onto your hands, or maybe you want a cushion or a pillow. Inhale and feel the length of your spine. From the crown, top of your head, along the roundest part of the head, down the neck, down your upper back, middle back, lower back. Feel the ease and the width and the space you created, even though you worked your muscles quite significantly with your planking position. Turn around and give yourself a minute or two in Shavasana, final resting pose. Feel the width of your shoulders on the ground, giving you space and width, length, to breathe more easily. Enjoy the calmness and how your muscles don't have to do anything anymore. And maybe you can enjoy the space you created in your shoulders. You can stay in that position as long as you like, or you gently move out of it into a comfortable seated position with me. Bring your hands in an Anjali mudra in front of your heart. Welcome the cat. And bring your hands to your forehead for a clear mind, to your heart center for a clear and open heart, and to your mouth for clear, warm and loving communication. Namaste.